Can we have a piece of chocolate?
Can you turn it on?
No, okay. No chocolate.
Press it. Actually, yeah. Hang on. I just need to check that. All in.
So,
Mum's in.
No.
look,
You're sitting here.
I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
Wow, who would have guessed?
Me. Okay. It's really awkward talking with all of us here. But
Go on.
What about him?
I don't even know where to start.
So do you have it prepared?
Okay.
I have
so
questions prepared. I don't have a
Okay,
speech
so-
prepared.
We're going to be answering some
I was
questions
just taking over.
because
Yeah.
Karolina, I know, made some.
Q&A video.
Yeah.
Everyone clap. Okay. Everyone in the village is gonna be like, what the hell is going on? Wow. So the first question is, I suppose for all of us, would you guys still go back to England given the option?
We have the option.
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
have the option, but no, not really.
We might do
No.
it on like some holiday trip. Back
Yeah.
To England.
I'm not going to.
Yeah,
I'm not moving anywhere.
no.
I think
Moving,
we had enough of moving for some time.
moving
For
is,
like long time.
yeah.
So right now, no moving nowhere.
But the next question is Alfred in college?
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He did go to college though in England. Wasn't that college?
It was
Yeah,
Litchfield
for
College.
1 year.
Litchfield College for 1 year. But no, he's not in college. Alfred works.
He's been working for quite a while now.
2 years.
2 years.
Where does Alfred keep going to? And that was just, he doesn't live here, so he goes back to where he stays and he works, and then he comes to visit us usually on the weekends. But
Because the
That was-
Wi-Fi
that
here
was
is
that.
the best.
Yeah, he could actually stay here with us for
Yeah.
a week if we had decent internet,
If we
because
had
he needs
the-
internet for his work. So.
yeah, he works on computers. So the next question is, do your family ever find your channel intrusive? They seem like such good sports, but a bit shy. Not Ozzy though.
Wow. I would say I'm
Should
fairly
say.
shy and like.
No, I think Karolina is quite good at filming that you don't necessarily know about it that much, or I think
Microphone.
it's all right. It's all right.
How do you feel about my intrusive filming?
Why is that
It
in
says
front of my
microphone.
mouth?
It's a microphone.
It's a microphone,
Yeah.
right? I do sometimes, yeah,
Find it intrusive.
depending on a mood, and when I'm not ready for it. But I'm absolutely horrified every time I see and hear myself in.
That's with me
the
as
video.
well. I have to edit myself.
At least you can edit it out.
Still.
You could just get like one of those black boxes on your face that are like, yep, that's me.
Yep. Anything else
No
to
fish
say about
girl.
anything else to say about that?
We are cooperating.
Cooperating. Next question is, I actually don't understand this at all. Are you planning on less in once the caravan is finished? I don't understand that at all. I don't know if they're trying to ask, I'm going to live in the caravan when it's finished, because I've gotten quite a couple of those comments. And a lot of people are asking whether or not I'm going to be living in the caravan. I'll be living in it half and half, mainly when the weather is alright for me to be living in it. When it's too cold, I probably won't, but when it's really hot, I'm not going to be in there because, well, even when it's just warm, because it gets really hot in the caravan, and I'm really bad with heat, so I'll be in there probably more around like
Autumn.
autumn weathers,
And
yeah,
spring.
and spring, yeah. Can we please do a land tour?
Okay.
Do you want to?
Not right now. I
Not
think.
right now, but yeah,
Okay.
Okay, we can.
do a land tour.
Yeah.
Do you have fires in your country?
As a wildfires?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Not really. No, it can. What can happen there if people go for walks in the woods and they make campfire, and it's really really hot for a very long time? That can obviously spread, but generally
We don't really get wildfires.
no.
We did have that tornado. What was it, like last
Yeah,
year
we
or
had
It was
whatever?
last
tornado.
year. Yeah.
There was a really big tornado accident.
And that was very rare.
That's pretty great. What is your favourite item to bake? I think that's towards you and me. But I don't know how to answer that question at all. I like baking a lot of different
Bread.
things. Bread, yeah.
Yeah.
How big is the property and how many buildings?
The property actually looks quite a bit bigger from the outside than it is from the inside, mainly because of the thickness of the walls, which are up to a meter.
What, you mean the house?
Yes, I mean the
Yeah,
house, the
the
main
main
the main
building.
The
building,
main building.
because we don't live in the barn.
Well, you said property, which I
yeah,
would think is...
yeah. And yeah, I think if the whole downstairs was finished, it would just accommodate the five of us
Comfortably, yeah.
comfortably, the five of us. And so the loft would be open for other conversions when, you know, our kids may want to start families of their own.
Yeah.
But then there's that sort of a barn which was
It was a cow thing for cows, wasn't it? They just
yeah,
had cows
where the
in
cows live and
Yeah.
you know, and are fed and everything. Well, they probably were pastured back then because
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
plenty
yeah.
of space here.
there. Do you have anything to say about this?
All I can say about the size, it's altogether about 2 acres.
Yeah. I hope
Yeah.
they can see us very well.
Yeah,
We're a
2
bit dark.
acres. That's it for me. I think.
2 acres with a lot of rubbish.
We have a lot of
There you go.
free junk, especially bricks.
Alright, well, next question is how do you feel to have a daughter/sister renovating a caravan? Who wants to talk first about that?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Go for it. Why not?
And
It's
she can't actually run away anywhere in that caravan because we
Yeah, I
took the
can't go
registration
anywhere in
plate
it.
from it.
Well,
with-
you didn't.
I did
well,
it, yeah.
well, you
But not-
did, but with my permission. I was going to say.
because it was
Um,
just complicated to
Register.
Register.
it,
It was
yeah,
really hard and expensive. And, well, I think there was the expensive option to something. But yeah, no, we had to like bring the
wouldn't be that
caravan there.
expensive, but,
We didn't have the thing on the
yeah,
car
I don't
to
have
tow it.
the towing device.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, you can finally talk now, yeah.
I guess I'm just happy for her because I just remember many times before she would watch people make caravans, and still today she just talks about that.
Interesting. Should we move on to the next question?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Next question, how old are you? We can all answer that question. if you
All
want.
together? Shall we add it?
Should we say all our own age all at once?
Oh, hold up. So.
You
okay.
remember your age, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're all gonna say our age on 3. 3, 2, 1.
14.
17. Hopefully they got that. Alright. Next question. How is the hothouse/veggie house build going? I guess the greenhouse.
The greenhouse. Yeah, it's green inside a lot.
Mhm.
But it's white outside.
It's white outside. It's growing
Mosquito.
well. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We had some few cucumbers from it. There are some very green tomatoes. Some pepper even growing. We will see. It's all beginning. And for example, my neighbor who used this compost, it's a composted cow's manure the first year because it's quite strong. You usually get, or she got lots of leaves but not that many tomatoes, so I will be happy for whatever we get this year, really. It's obviously I would like to be able to feed my family straight away, but that's not going to happen. I just patience,
Yeah.
more lessons on patience.
I'm not a patient person either, so.
Yeah.
The
More growing, yeah.
next question is when will you guys be fixing the rest of the house?
A little bit this year, a little bit next year.
Little bit the year after.
A little bit the
A
year
little bit,
after
maybe
after
10
that.
years away. You never know. Here, I think a house like this, it's never going to be completely fixed. It's always going to have its little.
Well, what I say is when you have house like this, you finish and you can go back to the beginning because something will start crumbling where you started those years ago.
Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Well, there will be always something you need to, repaint, redo the windows,
Yeah.
these things. It's always something. So, yeah.
Yeah.
At this moment, building materials are really expensive, and the labor qualified,
Yeah,
tradesmen are just not there, or they are busy. The one I talked to a week or 2 weeks ago, he could maybe come here in 3 months' time. The one I had was the old guy.
Probably come tomorrow,
he-
but
He might not even
Oh
be
my
able to come
God.
tomorrow.
But he's
But I wouldn't want him, obviously, after what he did to the floor and the wall.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's tough, basically. It's tough.
slow down. a
Slow.
bit,
I got a lot of questions like this, so I'm kind of answering them all at once. But there's a lot of questions to do with school. Do you and your brothers go to school? Are you all homeschooled? Do you want to talk about that?
Ah, yes, finally, I'm in.
Yeah.
Let me
Do you
try
go
to.
to school?
Do you go to
I
school?
don't go to school. I remember I did at some point sort of go to
In
the.
nursery.
You went
yeah.
to nursery. That
I
was
went
all
to
though.
yeah. But wasn't that other thing we did though, before we
Oh,
were
yeah.
here?
Yes.
We went that
But
like
it was like free school. Oh yeah, it was more for
it had
the
no
social.
curriculum.
It had
Yeah,
no
it was
curriculum.
just
It's
sort of.
kind of like unschooling school. Also
Okay.
never been to school like school.
So, this one, kind of like this question. So, hi Karolina, for each of you, which part of the house would you want to be completely done next? I think we should all say it once again.
Yeah.
Okay,
wait,
ready?
Wait, I need to think.
Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. The big room! Yeah, where we want to have our main kitchen, which is right across the hall in the big, we just call it the big room. That is where we want to have our main room in the future, and that's sort of like
Soon.
I want it soon too, but I mean it's a slow
The next-
process.
It's the next.
It's the next step, basically. Yeah. Okay, now we go on to some YouTube comments, which is going to be a bit more tricky, a bit longer to read. So, for Mum, this is the next question. How in the
right.
world did you get everyone to agree to this adventure and help?
She manipulated us in it.
She manipulated
Okay,
us.
hold I am
Oh
very-
Been
my
working
God.
on it for 10 years,
Yeah,
day by day.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't really know how I managed. I suppose because it was somehow in me all the time. It wasn't like a crazy out of the blue idea. And yeah, I talked about it for a long time. And I don't know, how did I manage?
You didn't manipulate anyone, that's one thing. But I don't know, it was an idea that you always really wanted, and it took a
I
long
wanna
time to
say-
get here.
I actually want to say we went to many other houses to
Oh,
go,
we viewed so many houses. We viewed a house in France.
Yeah.
and I remember the only reason some of the houses that we liked we didn't buy was because Dad was just like
Dad didn't want them. But this
I
is
knew,
like,
I knew
generally,
what I
how
was
did-
waiting for.
How did I think the general question is actually how did I really? I don't feel like I had to persuade anybody
No,
or
you didn't have
anything.
to
It was
persuade-
just
it was quite
to-
natural.
Persuade.
to move from England and just to go for it. It just felt the right thing to do, and so we talked about it, and it was, I
I
suppose,
thought it was
part
quite
of
natural.
yeah.
I didn't. It wasn't like a big change for us or necessarily. I don't feel like.
I suppose maybe because as well, you didn't go to school, so it wasn't like leaving
A big shock.
Yeah, and starting
I would
school
say
somewhere
I-
else. It was just kind of just
Sort of
move
happened.
on. Yeah.
Well, that's has everything to do with us leaving England, obviously.
Yeah,
If we didn't want
I-
to do this, then we would have stayed in England.
Yeah.
Because, well,
Yeah.
the life was easier.
Yeah, the
there.
life
There's
was
no-
completely fine there.
And
The
the
only
kids,
reason we moved here was because houses and land were a bit cheaper than in England. That's the
Yeah.
only
a lot
reason.
cheaper.
because it
A
was
lot
Mum's
cheaper.
land.
A lot cheaper. That was
Mum's
the
homeland.
well, not necessarily. Well, yeah, we wouldn't have moved probably to a different country if they didn't know the language. I don't think, at least. But yeah, moved here because we're from here, I suppose, and because it's a lot cheaper. But yeah. There's a lot of questions of will you go to university later? But no, I don't plan to go to any university or any college or whatever. It's not my plans. I don't want to.
Neither
I have
mine.
I feel like there are other things to do. I have different interests. I feel like going to university, it just you're there for such a long time, but I feel like you could learn what you want to learn a lot quicker than by going to university. You know what I mean? You could just do it.
Yeah.
You know, instead of going
Just-
to university. But
I suppose
it's-
if you want to be a doctor.
if then there's don't just
Okay.
do it.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
other thing is,
So also someone says happy birthday to Pippin. Pippina, someone's telling you happy birthday just so you know.
Pippin, do a noise. Do a noise.
Pippina.
Do a noise.
Sorry, I dropped the phone on Pippin's head. Sorry, I dropped the phone on Pippin's head. Hold on.
That's the present for today.
Alright. Ren Sobcan says, hi Karolina, blessings to your family. Oh, this one's no question, but hi from New York City. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, this is from Beatrice Bueno. Hi, I love your channel and I find your skills mind-blowing and you do such an amazing job. Is homeschooling frequent in the Czech Republic? In Spain, it isn't even an option.
It's not really an option
in fact,
here, I
it's
don't
not
think.
even an option in Czech Republic.
It's not really an option here, no. We're just sort of doing it, I suppose.
There is by the law, the state is responsible for education of the children. So the children are supposed to be registered with some
School.
official school and go and follow the curriculum at home and go for some testing. There are some schools who are more strict with the testing and some schools who are more open to autonomous education, child-led learning, and this way. Karolina luckily is out of the compulsory age of attending school. Ozzy is not, so we are somehow trying to do it as best as we can.
I would, if I can
But-
add, I don't think we would ever start homeschooling or unschooling if we didn't move to England.
Yeah, in England is
In England,
Much
it's
freer.
way freer, and also you come across to various ideas because it's
Much more
English
open.
language. So it would be much. It would take much longer time, and it would be a lot more difficult for us if we were in this country just reading,
we
Czech
probably
articles.
wouldn't
It might not even
Yeah.
even cross our mind.
and in England it's much more widespread, so there is lots of activities for home educated children, all sorts of groups you can go to, and
So Colleen asks, here's a question for you. What will you be when you grow up? No pressure. You don't know. You
Not
don't have
really,
to
but
actually answer that question. I don't know if you even know.
I don't even really have any ideas, but I've always wanted to do some like animations upstairs when I get older.
Yeah. Okay. What are your names? Should we do that?
Okay,
So,
I forgot mine.
hold on. This is Meryl Streep.
Hi.
Jack Nicholson, Timothy Chalamet, and Wednesday Addams. So, that's our names. Next question. What occupations did your mum and dad have in the UK?
So I worked at children's center. I was running some sessions for parents and children, and fathers and children, and mothers and children, grandparents, children's center. And then I went into forest schools, and then I had my very small little business. I was plant dyeing, fabrics and making clothing and textile accessories. That was tiny little thing. I really enjoyed it. It was good. Magic.
What did you do?
In England,
Yep.
warehouseman and a lorry driver.
Next question.
That is way simpler.
Does Ollie cook?
What? Ollie. Oh, Ollie.
Does Ollie cook?
I don't cook, but I have sometimes. I think once made pasta and a couple times made like twice pancakes.
You used to make. Can I have a small piece? You used to make Ozzy cake, which was a banana bread. Yeah. Ollie doesn't really cook too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
Uh,
it's all
scrambled eggs.
Ozzy.
Also is scrambled eggs and pasta type of guy.
Okay, someone has a pretty good question. Karen Christensen, I can't quite pronounce that. When you Karen Christensen. When you finish the new kitchen, what will the current temporary kitchen be used for? I think that's a pretty good question.
It will be kind of making craft room, because I like to make patchwork and I have lots of fabric, so
This is really good.
that will be room where all the
Can you hold
craft
it?
craft things will be stored and used. I suppose maybe starting seedlings as well. That will be kind of my workshop. I would like that.
Have you considered converting one of the outbuildings into an Airbnb?
Yes.
No.
I've thought about it.
I think it would be pretty
it
cool.
Was plan when we were looking for a house. I wanted to have, like, if the ruin here wasn't ruin and was still a house, that was something I kind of wanted to have.
I have another piece.
Yeah, it would, and that was was supposed to be Karolina's business or job, because she wanted to have Airbnb. So we'll see.
I
It's
made a bed and
possibility.
breakfast.
Yeah,
I
it's
actually wanna-
possibility. We'll see. I don't know.
There's so many homeschool questions.
What are the homeschool questions?
Well, no, it's just do you and Ozzy homeschool year round?
Life around.
Oh, this is a funny one. Never seen any local friends in your videos. Have you and Ozzy made any local friends since moving? Boyfriends? Girlfriends? Have you, Ozzy?
No, I only
Boyfriend
have.
or girlfriend?
No, I only have friends in England. However, that's like only 3 or 4. 3 or 4.
Well, mainly Charlie.
Yeah, but he's going to be only visiting in like how long? A month? 2 months.
Which I'm excited for. Yeah. I don't really have any friends here. I have, well, 2-3 friends who are from England. I don't really make friends that well. For me, a friend is someone that I can like have a genuine heart to heart with. I don't know, friends for me aren't someone I just meet once and I can just maybe have a coffee with them. Friends for me is, I don't even know how to put it. How do you put that? For some people, when they say that they have, when some people say that they have lots of friends, I don't know how to put it.
No,
I just don't make.
special.
Yeah.
You expect the relationship to be fairly deep.
I
So
don't- I
you
just-
can't have 20 friends,
Yeah.
like close friends.
I just don't make friends that easily, I suppose, and also here with the language and the fact that it's really hard for me to sort of.
Everybody goes to school.
Everyone,
so
yeah, exactly. Everyone goes to school. It's very different here. But yeah, I don't really have any friends here at the moment.
But you
But
got friend up.
I got a friend up. That's the end of that conversation. Will you move into the trailer once it's finished, or will you live in the house? As I had said previously, it will be half and half. How far are you from a town or city? I don't know.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
no.
Okay, so town is 20 minutes and city
Can we
is
call-
like 40.
I find this question kind of funny. Does your mum or dad have any wise quotes to share?
Wise quote.
Wise quotes.
Wise information.
Wise information.
I think it just comes with age.
So your wise quotes. You store wise quotes in your head as you get older.
I think it's just wise quotes. I don't know. I'm not very much quote person. Listen to yourself. That, like, what body tells you, what your heart tells you. Because I think that we are brought up in society where we are told that we have to prove to other people and to authorities that we are somebody, and they always know best what to do and not to do, and it's not always that way. I think we know better. We just need to learn to listen to ourselves.
Yeah. I love this question. How many tattoos do you have? Do you guys want to share how many you have?
Zero.
Yeah.
Biscuit, how many do you have? I have 4, but the 2 on my feet need some tweaking. What is your favorite thing to do as a family? By the way, I adore your family.
Favorite thing to do as a
Play
family?
coop. Play board games. Go to pools.
Well, I don't know.
Eat together.
Live together?
Eat together.
Just
be there, yeah, I suppose.
Going to France in a campervan.
Yeah, that's a pretty big highlight.
That'll be a story for another time.
That was big thing, even though, it was stressful.
For me.
What is each of the family members' favorite part of Homestead? Could be a room, animal, space, or object. Favorite part of Homestead? I don't know about Homestead necessarily. The whole thing. I like my caravan. I don't know. I suppose it's quite a nice place. I am very thankful for where we ended up moving and the people here, because our previous previously where we've been staying, we've had I would say we've had kind of bad luck with the people, but the people here are really nice. It's like quite a nice community. It's a really nice area. So I would say the area in general is quite nice.
Wait, what was
What's
it
your
exactly?
favorite thing about?
Thing.
Basically.
The animals, garden, house, room.
I guess like the work, because I just feel like I'm not.
What? You like the work?
I
Since
just
when?
I just sort of
signed more work.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's just like I just like the. I don't know how to say this.
You just like the general farmness
'cause-
of it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I. Yeah,
Okay.
that's because I like working. I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for this.
That doesn't sound like you. You love working.
Well,
You told me before.
Okay.
I just like the whole, at least slight amounts of work, and feel like I'm not sitting on my butt all like every
Yeah,
second.
okay,
of it.
fair enough, yeah.
I
Useful.
sort of first time when we came here, I really fell in love with the yard, with this courtyard, because I always wanted to be able to drive onto my land,
Yeah.
park the car, literally just
Walk into the house.
2 meters from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
house door, and also it's spacious enough so we can park 3 cars here and have building material, and have a greenhouse and have rabbits, and it's all kind of enclosed and easy to reach, and the gate or the access is wide enough to bring a lorry, which is also very very important when you getting stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of compromise between cozy and industrial.
Okay, well, I think that's pretty much everything. Do you have any? Yeah, you seem like you have one more thing to say.
I didn't say what I like.
What do you like?
So, I like the garden, even though it's very plain, no trees and lots of rubbish. I still
You have a heart
Like,
for the garden.
yeah,
I've been
I'm glad
that's
somebody
what,
mentioned the garden.
that's,
I'm glad somebody mentioned it.
yeah, that's something what I feel like I'm here for. Even though I'm really looking forward to have our big room done.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, garden.
Good. Alright, well, I think that's pretty
Well,
much...
I have one more thing. Last thing, what I really like. I
Uh-huh.
wanted to say that. I really like that we are here all together.
Except for Alfred.
Yeah, well, he comes.
Yep.
Question?
Come on, do
I
some
don't...
fancy ending.
Come on.
That was the ending.
Hey! Alright.
Okay. We get
The
cat.
neighbours are like, what the hell? They're starting a band. Ozzy, you can leave it, it's fine. Pipina! Pipina!